people out there. Happy Monday morning, and sending lots and lots of love down the phone, down the internet to you all. Week one of this social distancing time is all done, and congratulations to everybody who made it through. Thank you so much to everybody that joined in my video last night, our little meditation. It was nice to slow things down, get a little bit of moments calm for us all. So I thought what we all needed on Monday morning was a little pick-me-up. So here it is. This is my 10-minute yoga flow for leg strength. So we're going to get into these thighs, but it's only 10 minutes. So come onto your mats and join me. There's no cheating as well. I can see you all. That is the power of the internet. Okay. Come on up. I want you to grab your mat. You don't need any equipment today. And just stand around about the top end of your mat so you've got space to step behind you. And you're going to bring your feet into a traditional mountain stance for me. So we want feet, knees and ankles together. A little squeeze of energy up from the kneecaps into the thighs. Tension pulling in your glutes and pulling the belly button up and in towards the rib cage. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let the shoulders roll back behind you, palms face forward. Just take a little moment here to find and ground your energy. We're thinking toes, balls of the feet and heels, push hard into the floor. All of your energy drawing your muscles up, and then the shoulders come down to set that grounded stance. With the palms facing forward, take a big breath in. Meet the palms overhead, make a little prayer with the hands and breathe in tall to your maximum height, extended mountain pose. Can you extend this maximum height by softening the knees just a touch and then drawing the heels off the floor, come high onto the balls of the feet. Hold here for 3 breaths for me. Then inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees a touch. Inhale, squeeze the heels harder off the floor. Exhale, draw belly button in. Inhale, hold. Exhale as you lower the arms, ground the feet. Take your right leg, one big step back and land into a high lunge for me. So we're going to start this lunge off in a 90-degree knee line. So we want this front knee coming low. The back knee is bent and your hips are tucked under. So squeeze in the butt to pull through the hips and down the back knee. Fingertips face forward, palms open. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, V the arms overhead. Find energy to your fingertips. Draw the shoulders back and down. Here we stay for 5 magical rounds of breath with me. Think inhale, chest up. Exhale, knee and hips lower. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, down those hips. Your back knee should be floating 1 or 2 inches away from your mat. Hold there. Oh, this is going to get strong today. Breathe in, hold. We're going to go for 5 more rounds of breath holding this position, and we're going to move with the breath this time. So take your big inhale breath, straighten off that back knee, keeping the hips low. Inhale, we rise, and then exhale, we drop even lower. Inhale, move your body with your breath, finding that inhale, exhale, and that strength through that back knee, back thigh now. 3 more times. Inhale up. Exhale lower. Inhale lift. Exhale, keep pulling the hips under, feel stretch through hip flexor. Last time we exhale to the floor. We inhale, take 1 big sweeping step off that back leg. Meet in mountain pose. Wonderful work. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, draw heels off the floor, rise up onto the tiptoes, hold that. This time, can you let your hands go just down by your sides so the chest and shoulders are open? Take a little baby back bend for me. Exhaling the shoulders back and together, softening through the knees. Inhale, drawing those heels up. Exhale, soften. Inhale, left foot goes back. Long lunge, back heel stays lifted, and we drop into that position. 5 rounds of breath. Slow them down. Inhale, hold. Exhale, sink with your body. Inhale, tuck the hips. Exhale, reach up high. Thinking about getting that real length here in your hip flexor, drawing that knee lower to the floor, feeling the burn come up the thigh and into the glutes. 1 more breath. And then 5 more to move. Inhale, lift that back knee. Exhale, lower. See if you can lift your back knee without lifting too high out of the front knee. So the lower we can keep our hips through this movement, the more work we're going to keep in the front thigh. 2 more. Last one, big inhale. As low as you can go. Exhale, sweep the floor. Inhale, push off. Back together. With your feet, knees and ankles together, take a big breath in. Draw the arms overhead. Make a big victory V with the arms. And then take a little moment to work down into chair pose. And in chair pose, we're here. Hips are tucked, so the belly button's tight. We've got a big squeeze on the glutes. And we're just lowering down into this kind of quarter half knee bend where the spine remains straight. We're still lifting the chest. If this is enough for your legs, you're going to stay here, maintain this chair pose for 2 more breaths. Only 2. If you're with me, I want you to aim to lift your right foot 1 inch off the floor. Stay deep in the left knee bend. Inhale, hold. Exhale, sink for me just 1 inch lower. Inhale, hold. Exhale, take that right foot back and land it. This time, you're going to bring side of the foot to the floor. So the back foot is open to the side, the front foot stays forward, and then by keeping this back leg straight, you're going to bend into front knee. Inhale the arms up, and find meet your warrior 1. And here we stay. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, sink your hips 1 inch lower. You want to think about your foot placement. You're pushing hard into that front foot naturally, but have a little think about the back foot as well. Can you try and screw the back of the foot into the floor? Feel how that pushing through the foot gets you to squeeze your glutes just a little bit harder. Breathe in, hold. Exhale, sink. Inhale, hold. Exhale, sink. Last 3 breaths. Take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. See if you can lift your chest higher to the ceiling and pull the shoulders back by lifting the hands away from the butt. Inhale, hold. Exhale, sink. Inhale, release. And exhale, power off that back leg to the front. Find mountain pose. How are your legs feeling? It's not been very long and they're already starting to burn. Stay with me, we've got 1 more side. Left foot. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hips down and into chair pose. See if you can get a little lower for me now. I know I can't see you, but you don't need to know that I can't see you. So give me 1 inch down those hips. 1 inch, lift those arms and fingertips. Inhale, challenge on 2 breaths. Float your left foot off the floor and hold. Exhale, sink. Squeeze butt hard. Exhale, step all the way back. Land foot so the toes are open to the side. Roll the hips and pelvis square to the front and bend into that front knee, warrior 1. Inhale up the arms and exhale down the hips. I am looking for perfect warrior 1, 90-degree bend in this front knee, straight back leg with power pushing through that heel. So think heel is heavy to the floor, kneecap and quad are engaged.
hips and pelvis square to the front of your mat. Keep breathing the arms up, creating that space in your rib cage. Exhale, bend front knee for me, one more inch. Take the last 3 breaths, hands behind the back. If your shoulders are tight, you can go elbows together. If you make it, hands into lace. Breathe in, lift the chest, lower the hands, pull them away from the butt. Exhale, sink. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release, and step in. Woo! If you need to, now's quite a good time to give your legs a little shake off. It feels quite lovely. I'm going to step across my mat here now, taking your feet out nice and wide. Depending on your hip flexibility is dependent on where you put your feet. Hips not super flexible, not loving the adductor work, then you're going to leave your toes facing forward. The more you can turn your toes out, the more stretch and open you're going to feel in abductors and hips. So full goddess, we're going to get the feet practically parallel with the mat, and then bend into the knees, bring the hands to the thighs to support. Goddess pose. What a beautiful pose for us women to be doing out there. And men, take the empowerment. It's beautiful. It's a wonderfully hard leg position. Bend your knees and drop your hips. I want to see hip and thighs parallel to the floor. Supported here with hands on thighs. Less support, we breathe the belly button in, squeeze the butt to tuck the pelvis, grow upright in the chest, and then palms to the ceiling, spread your wings. Hold here, 5 beautiful big breaths. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, down the hips. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down the hips. How are your knees, how are your thighs feeling? Think about tweaking those knees out still, so if you look down, you would still be able to eyeball the inner part of the feet, the arch of the foot. Exhale, sink. Challenge on. Has anybody got 3 bonus breaths for me with either one or both heels off the floor? Inhale, hold. Exhale, sink. Inhale, pull up arches of the feet. Exhale, grow tall in the chest. Inhale, hold, we're shaking. Exhale, lower, lift. Turn your toes so they face forward, or maybe even so that your heels face slightly outwards of the toes. Soften the knees and forward fold for me. Let's release off some of that leg work. If you make it, fingertips to the floor, hands to the floor, or maybe even forearms. Working that body weight a little bit further forward into the hands. You might be able just to inch your feet a little smidgen wider along your mat, keeping the heels pushing out and away. Exhale the head or the chest towards the floor. Inhale, straighten up the knees and push back in the hips to feel the stretch in the hamstrings. And that lovely release in your lower back just by letting the head drop. Exhale, enjoy. Take 5 rounds of breath here to release all of that hard work out of your legs. Keep straightening up the knees by pulling tension into the quads, up the kneecaps. Pushing the hips back. And then as you walk back onto your hands very slowly, just heel toe the feet back in to about hip width or wherever feels comfortable for you. Maintain this little forward fold. It might feel nice just to take a little sway in the hips, release some tension out of your glutes and your lower back. And then by bending the knees nice and low, lifting chest and collarbones, breathe in, take a deep breath to the ceiling, palms together. Exhale, lower those hands down. Super work, everybody. Give yourselves a little round of applause at home. Thank you so much.
I hope you feel energized from that. It should have been a tough workout on your legs. And drop me a message if there's anything else you want me to focus on. Otherwise, they're just going to get harder. Super proud of you all and sending all my love down the line. So keep in touch. See you soon.